guys to imagine for a moment, just take one moment to imagine, and recall whatever your greatest struggle is. Whatever pattern keeps repeating itself in your life over and over and over again. Whether it's low self-esteem, or negative thoughts, or unable to achieve the success, finances, weight, sleep, whatever it is that keeps coming up in your life, that's a struggle, a difficulty with, I just want you to imagine it for a moment. And I just want you to imagine being free of that, and what your life might look like, and how that would be if that was removed from your life. So that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about today. I'm very passionate about what I do because I see the results and it works, and it's really beautiful. But before we get into that, I just want to tell you a little bit more about myself. So it's really, really important for me to tell you guys that I have studied with some of the greatest teachers on the entire planet. This is one of my greatest teachers. This is my daughter, and she's surpassing my spirituality for sure. And she really is my greatest teacher. She teaches me every single day how to be a better person. She is really amazing. She's also a little devil, so don't let her fool you. This is us on Halloween.
Aww.
Aww. And on the left, that's my fiance and I, pure and innocent as we are. And then on the other side, that's my daughter, my fiance, and my ex-husband. And my ex-husband and I we're the best of friends. And my fiance and him are great friends. And we just really decided to create a very positive, loving environment for our daughter who comes over on Halloween, Christmas. Every week he's with us. So it's a really beautiful thing what we've created here. And then, oh, once again, I know you guys all know that I'm engaged, but I had to put one more plug in for Jamshid. I almost married Jamshid. Okay, so everybody go see Jamshid. That's fine. And sobriety. I just wanted to touch a little bit on sobriety. Okay, that's a big part of my life. I'm sober. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic. That's a whole other talk. That's how I met Ruben a long, long time ago in sobriety. I only break his anonymity because I know he does with you guys. But like I said, that's another talk. But I was literally, not figuratively, literally on the brink of death before I got sober. So every single day is such a blessing for me. I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to be amongst the living. And I just want to help people create their very best life, whatever that looks like for them. So I'm one of these people that have always gone through life asking why. Why? I'm a super airy-fairy girl, and I'm very science-minded because of my background in science. But I've always asked these questions, why is it, like how can two people have the exact same injury, the exact same illness, the exact same treatment, but one person heals and one person doesn't? And what is the power, what is the mind-body connection, and how important is that? So one of the things that I like to share about is this study. There's study after study after study that speaks on what I'm talking about, but this is one of my favorites. It's just a cute little study that happened at Ohio State University, and they inadvertently found something they were not expecting to. They were studying a bunch of bunny rabbits to do pharmaceutical testing on these rabbits. And they were feeding these rabbits diets very, very, very high in cholesterol. And all of the rabbits developed very, very, very high cholesterol, except this one small little group. And they could not figure it out. They couldn't figure it out. Why did every single rabbit, except this small little group, develop very high cholesterol? They were baffled by this. So they started doing some investigating. And what they discovered was that the technician that was feeding this small group of rabbits was not just feeding them. They were loving them, they were caring for them, they were giving them affection, they were creating such a positive environment that it completely changed their physiology. Just that simple thing completely changed their physiology. And this power to heal, this intelligence, this greatness is within each and every one of us. This is, I like to say this is not magic, although sometimes it feels like it is. So what is it that keeps us from living the exact life that we want to live? The mind. Okay, the mind is so powerful, you guys. The mind is a program, it's like a computer program. It can be your best friend or it can be your worst enemy. So I like to relate to the mind like an iceberg. So the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg, as we see, is so huge and powerful. It's only 10% of the entire iceberg. 90% of the iceberg is beneath the surface. So that's how the mind is. 88 to 90% of the mind is our subconscious. That's our automatic behavior. So things that we just do automatically, we don't know why we do it. Only 10% of the mind, or roughly 10 to 12%, is our conscious mind, our intellect, our thinking part of the mind, our logic, our reasoning. That's why you hear so many people say things like, intellectually I get it, I should not be doing this. Or intellectually I get it, I should be doing that, but I just can't seem to do it. I just can't seem to make it happen. That's because the subconscious part of the mind is not on board. It's not in alignment with the desires of the conscious part of the mind. And that's what we discovered. There's many reasons for that, and that's what we discovered in hypnosis. So hypnosis, it's the bridge that allows these concepts to come to life. It's a fast-track, powerful, potent, accelerated learning process. How it all works, it's very simple. So while you're in hypnosis, the mind starts to create new associations because the mind does not know the difference between fantasy and reality. That's why you can be watching a movie and you can be crying, or you can be so scared of what's going to happen and you know it's fake. It's not real, but you're reacting as if it's real because the mind doesn't know the difference between fantasy and reality. So while you're in hypnosis, the mind starts to create new associations, and those associations become your new reality, basically. It can be that simple. It's just like downloading an upgrade. It's just reprogramming your mind for what you desire. So hypnosis, it's a natural, normal state of being. It's natural and normal. The only difference between right now and when you're in hypnosis is that when you're in hypnosis, you're deeply relaxed, and so you're open to new suggestions. So that when the body is relaxed and the mind is alert, you're receptive to change. So that critical part of the mind that develops around 8 or 9 years old steps aside and goes into what we call the abeyance. And then the positive suggestions sneak in past the gatekeeper of the critical mind, and it takes root in the subconscious part of the mind. And then you start creating the changes that you desire. And everyone can be hypnotized. This should actually be on my following slide, but everyone can be hypnotized. It's a misconception that you can't be. It's not a matter of if you can be, it's a matter of how we can use it therapeutically to help you. So here's some myths and misconceptions because people get so nervous about hypnosis. Hypnosis is mind control. It is not look into my eyes and become my slave. It is not mind control. That is simply not true. Another one, you have no control under hypnosis. I'm going to tell you guys, you will probably have more control than you've ever had in your entire life going through hypnotherapy. You will. That's simply not true. Another one is, people can be made to do or say things that go against their morals. You will not be barking like a dog or clucking like a chicken unless you want to. No. Okay? So you cannot be made to say, think, do anything that goes against your core values, morals, or beliefs. Okay? Once again, not true. So there's many things that people need to be free of that I help with. Okay? These are some of my specialties right here. I went ahead and I passed out on the table 146 ways hypnosis can help you. I'm sure you can find yourself or somebody that you know on that list. So today, my offer today for you guys, only today, special day. Normally I charge $98 for WRN members for one session, which would make 3 sessions $294. But if you want to tip me today and see the process of this, and of course you have to be motivated to change. I'm not waving a magic wand and poof, you're all of a sudden different. It's like a coach and an athlete, so you gotta be, a willing participant that's ready to change and make a difference. So if you want to tip me today, I'll go ahead and give you 3 sessions for $98 today. Wow. So please come and see me, and let's live in infinite possibilities because we can. We can do it. All right, thank you so much.
I have a question.
Yes.
I think we have about a minute left. So it's unlikely that someone's just going to come up to me and say, "Hey, do you know good hypnotists?" Actually, so many did, but it's rare. So what are the things that I should be listening for that would make me say, "Oh, know what? I think you should speak to my friend Leilana, because she's a hypnotist and she can help you." What are those things I should be listening for?
I think people that seem frustrated, like when you run into someone that seems frustrated, that feel like it's not working out, or I can't seem to be able to be doing X, Y, and Z, or I really want to do this, but I can't get myself to do it. Anything like that. I mean, like I said, there's so many things that this can help with. But like frustration, anger, people that are very stressed out. Even if you don't work on any issues, not a single issue, it helps your stress immensely. It lowers your cortisol, increases your DHEA. They did studies on this. that people that went through hypnotherapy, they had the amount, that's your anti-aging hormone, it was 5 to 10 years lower than somebody else at the same age of them. It's amazing for stress.
So frustrated stress, that's like 98% of people in this room.
Everybody, that's right.
Except for me.
That's why 98.
Thank you so much. We learned a lot. I'm sure that people are wise. They're going to take advantage of your kind offer. I've taken advantage of your services, and they're wonderful. So I would encourage anybody to come and work with Leilana. Leilana Cassidy.